world of gray. I feel so limited by my speed.
Hey, hello, I'm changing it very closely.
Wait, yeah, I thought the game do it, but I can't push Devlog. Is that all? You didn't how to do the rewrote. That big lot of the zero and volume link to 100.
This is very cool, especially with criminal planting. So, knock it out 10, more.
You mean?
Peng, 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 yo mama, peng, peng, zack, Dingsbums.
Ben.
Ben.
pen,
N N N N N
pen,
N N N N N N
pen,
N N N
pen,
N N
pen, 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 pen,
N N N N
pen,
N N N N
pen,
N